everyone. I told you I'd be back. Now look, I'm just gonna quickly go over the Penguin show. I just got done watching it last night, a little bit late here. But yeah, I just finished it last episode. And look, I gave you all my thoughts for the first episode. I was gonna do an episode by episode review or reaction, but I decided, I'll just wait till the whole series over and give my thoughts about it. I mean, look, this was a compelling idea, having a show about the Penguin, coming off of the Batman, helping expand the lore of this Batman story, help give a little more origins to the Penguin character. I can understand the idea. It's very compelling. Do I think it's necessary? No. I don't think it's necessary at all. In my opinion, if you want to expand the lore of Batman, why not just create a Batman show? But whatever. Anywho, yeah, the Penguin, the show is definitely a great way to see Colin Farrell's acting chops. Because not only did he look very unrecognizable, but he sounded unrecognizable. Uh, and he gave a performance that might have been honestly his top five. I haven't seen every Colin Farrell movie. I've seen his biggest ones, and yeah, man, this performance was great. Everyone acted well. I mean, from the cinematography, it was beautiful. Everything. If we are going to talk about the aesthetics and the actual filmmaking techniques, I can have a whole video about that. But for now, I'm only going to focus on the story. But I will let you know that, yeah, all that was gorgeous. Um, the overall story was a good idea. I mean, the biggest positive I could give this show is simply that I love a story about, you have where Oswald, he didn't come from, I think the original lore, the comic books, or most of the lore in the media, where he's like coming from a rich family, and he, he's a corrupted businessman or corrupted politician, whatever. No, he started off being some low grade henchman for the Falcons, and then, worked his way or finessed his way into, being the top guy in, the criminal world of Gotham. And he did that by pretty much relating to other low grade henchmen, and gathering them and starting a rebellion against the bosses that they've been working for, who don't give them enough on the plate, don't give them enough on the plate, however he said it in the show. Um, yeah, just seeing the rise of that was interesting. I do think they could have had a little bit more focus on that. I mean, this really could have been a sort of like the Wolf of Wall Street story, where you got a bunch of broke, or regular men who, gather themselves from the leadership of Jordan Belfort's character, and making them believe in something that they probably wouldn't have believed in on their own, coming together and rising to the top by, finessing their way over up the corporate ladder or whatever, and gaining all this money. I think it could have more focus on that. Instead they mostly focused on this rivalry between um, the Penguin and obviously the character of Sophia Falcone, who had a look. Her story, I do think that it was very creative and very interesting to show a little bit more of the Falcone family. I wish they had the original actor to play the leader of the Falcon. I forget his first name, but he was the actor was in the Batman. I guess he didn't want to do the show, so they replaced him with another good actor. But nevertheless, yeah, showing the whole story about Sophia being betrayed by her family, and them making her out to be crazy because she saw her father try to kill her mother for some fucking reason. We don't even fucking know why he even did that. Um, and yeah, and then getting the support from her brother, who obviously was killed by um the Penguin. So pretty much starts the war between Sophia and the Penguin. um, vengeance. Obviously Oswald Cobblepot, you know, finessing Sophia, finessing the Maronis to try to get them to go against each other. But when they realize that, oh no, it's this guy who we need to go after, that's when the story began to get thick. The plot thickened. But in my opinion, I really like how that all played out. It kind of didn't make any sense. I mean, you got where Oswald Cobblepot is a low grade henchman. Great acting for sure, but you kind of think to yourself, how the fuck is this guy able to, first of all, get in the same room with some people and have them listen to him? Like, why is Salvatore Maroni even listen to Cobblepot Oswald Cobblepot in the first place anyway? Yeah, I get that he's, off from something, obviously the opportunity to take over Gotham after, Falcone is dead, you know, it makes sense. I get it. But I don't know, man. I just found Salvatore Maroni to be a complete fucking moron. I mean, just finessed from the fucking beginning. It's like, bro, do you not have any sort of street smarts? Like, do you not have any sort of like conscience that's telling you, maybe I shouldn't trust this guy. Like, he finessed him all the way through, and then by the end of his arc, Salvatore Maroni just gets a heart attack in the middle of fighting Penguin. Like, that was just dumb as hell. I laughed. It was complete comical. And then you got where Sophia, like I said, she got this whole backstory of her, being crazy, blah blah blah. But bitch, maybe you are really crazy because you're kind of stupid too. Like, first of all, so she had this whole thing of where she found out, she had an opportunity to kidnap Oswald's or the Penguin's mother, which is a big arc in this story. So she had a chance to kidnap her mother, or whatever, and she pretty much found some information about Oswald's past, about how he really killed his brothers, how her mother knew the whole time, wanted to kill him at first, but then changed her mind. So she had them confront each other about it when she kidnapped them both. And it's like, why the fuck did you just kill him then? Like, okay, I get that you want to psychologically damage him or whatever before killing him. But then he manages to escapes his way out of this chair, shoots at them and shit, and is gone. And it's like, you fucking idiot. You had your chance there. Like, I don't know, it just seemed like she was just wasting time. Like, what are you doing? And then honestly, Sophia, she was kind of boring to me. I mean, it's like the whole her being an Arkham, whatever, it was interesting, but other than that, it was kind of like, who cares? Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, she looked good, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like they were trying too hard to have her be like this, I don't know, compelling, sexy, dramatic villain, but it's like it wasn't giving it. I ain't care. I ain't care about it. So yeah, so then there's that. And then by the end of it, Oswald finesses her to go to jail by talking to this politician dude or whatever. Help me in the comment section. Did he ever have a conversation with this guy before? Was it like this politician that he just pretty much spilled the whole plot of the show basically to this politician to get him to find some way to get Sophia Falcone into Arkham again? Like, why is he listening to the Penguin? Like, who is the Penguin to him? Like what did they ever talk before? Like, maybe I'm missing something. Watching these episodes bit by bit, stuff, binge watching the whole thing, some things could slip, but I don't think anything slipped with that. Like, why is he listening to Penguin? Like, how does he believe in him? Like, whatever. Anyway, so he talked to, that random politician dude, got Sophia in jail, and Sophia gets a letter from the dude she was fucking on that was from Sons of Anarchy. Talk about, oh, this is your half sister, Selena Kyle, and then she reads and just smiles, and it's just like, it's no question like half sister. I didn't know I had a fucking half sister. It was no question of that. She just takes the letter and smiles, and it's just like, I guess happy that she has a half sister. Maybe who knows what that letter had said, but I don't know. It just seemed random. It seemed a lot of the plots in here seemed very random and very like undeserving, very very irrelevant. Like for instance, Sophia all of a sudden wanted to leave town. It's like, why the fuck do you want to leave town now? I thought you wanted to take over everything. Now all of a sudden you want to leave town. She burns the fucking house that she was in. Which I get it. I guess it reminded her of repressed memories from her family, but it's just like, where is this all this coming from? And then of course, at the end, Penguin I guess has control of Gotham, and him and Vic are kind of relishing their victory. Unfortunately, because as you all saw, obviously Oswald's mom, after trying to kill her son. I mean, to go back, I guess that's why Sophia didn't just kill Oswald right then and there. I guess she expected for Oswald's mom to kill him right then and there. But I don't know, man. I just didn't like that scene. I don't know, it's just something about it just seemed awkward and like, I don't know. But nevertheless, I did like the drama between Oswald and his mother. Uh, so yeah, I mean, during that time, she fucking injured herself. She collapsed because she had another illusion about her other sons that Oswald killed. Collapsed, became a vegetable, and so after that, him, Oswald and Vic began talking about Vic being happy and professing his love to Penguin, so to speak. And Penguin just kills him because he says where he's going, he doesn't need to be vulnerable. So basically saying like he don't want to risk losing Vic. So you kill the guy? Like so where was all this feeling during your whole war with Sophia Falcone? You know what? You didn't think about killing Vic then to get rid of weaknesses. And then it's like, if you want to get rid of him, why'd you kill him? Like you could have sent him off to I don't know, maybe that place wherever his hometown girl that he had a crush on went to. You could have sent him there. Like, why'd you have to kill him? It made no sense. And then and then yeah, so then he puts his mother into a penthouse that he always professed he would do for her. Which is just crazy. I mean, like I said, now I like that part of the show. Like, he finally did what he said he wanted his mother to do, and then he got that girlfriend or hooker or wherever he got going on with that girl to dress up like his mother. Clearly, he had some sort of sick crush on his mom, which is why he killed his brothers. That part of the show, honestly, is probably the biggest, if not the only thing that really like gave the show like some really compelling like arc. Like, damn, like Penguin is like obsessed with his mother and like he killed his brothers because of that, and it's like everything he does is just to impress his mom. So that was interesting. I did like that arc, and to see that end the way it did with her being the vegetable in the penthouse, and then him getting that hooker to dress up like his mom, probably fucked her while she's looking like his mom, sick ass. But yeah, that was compelling. Then at the end of it, you see the bat signal come up, and it's just like a little too late, Batman. Like, where the fuck were you doing all these explosions and shootouts and shit? They're gonna have to explain that in the Batman Part 2. I hope they do, at least. Like, what was Batman doing this whole time? Like, I guess a big city, you can't be everywhere. But come on, bro. Like, anyways, look. Overall, I give the series, it's kind of worth your time. It's worth your time. I'll say it's worth your time, but I would say you ain't gotta be thirsty to go see it. You ain't missing much. You know, it's not like you gotta watch this before seeing the Batman 2. I'm pretty sure the Batman 2 is gonna be easily comprehensible. But Colin Farrell had a great performance. Like I said, only arc I really liked was the arc between him and his mother. Everything else was boring. Everything else was unnecessary, stupid to me. But yeah, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you disagree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. If you agree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. Either way it go, support your boy. But yeah, man, nevertheless, can't wait to see the Batman Part 2. And can't wait to see Batman beat the shit out of the Penguin. Because he deserves it. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got to ask about it. And you ain't got to have the answer to it. Because you already know what it is. Yes, sir.